by Cecelia, and today is Monday, October 1st, 2018. The tarot card for today is the Seven of Swords. I want to say welcome to October. Okay, it feels like it's been a long time getting here, hasn't it? Now, what I find really interesting about this card is we are still being presented with that whole breaking out and breaking free mode. And this time, I feel as though actions which will be taken over the coming week will actually help make that stick. Okay? It's been where I've seen people making progress in September only to make setbacks. The determination has remained, and all of the hard work has remained, but it's just been up and down and back and forth, and like, here you go again. This could leave you with a sense of feeling cheated today, because perhaps you thought you would have been further than this by now. Now, the good thing is that for most of you, those who are in Australia, it will be a little later in the day. But for most of you, as you are waking up, you're waking up to a direct Pluto, which means that now there will only be Uranus, Neptune, and Chiron, which are retrograde for the next few days until Venus retrogrades on the 5th. I also want to bring up that whole, like I said, it's October the 1st. Do you ever stop and think to yourself, and I think that we are all guilty of it, that, we're just so glad to see a month be over, a week be over, a year be over. Like Friday afternoon comes and you're like glad to be leaving work. The month ends and you're just glad to be into a new one. The season ends, which happened recently. You're glad to be into a new one. And, before you know it, we'll be winding down this year. It's as though we wish our lives away sometimes. I think sometimes if we could all understand the mechanics of the universe better, we would know what it is that we should do in order to be able to break free. Because this is kind of like a behind the scenes card. Wouldn't you like to know what's going on elsewhere? Because you are not privy to all of the details in anyone else's life. You only see what is being shown, and this is a card of what is hidden. And remember that those things that are going on behind the scenes, and this is probably far more important than I originally was giving it credit for today, those things can impact your life down the road. All right, so you don't know what's going on, how it's almost like a domino effect when you think about it. Things that are happening elsewhere, and they impact you. So let's see how that turns out, whether some of it shows up later this week that you begin to see what is truly going on, or if it takes a week, a month, or sometime by March, April, because we have some huge energy shifts coming our way, and we can't know everything that's going on. So sometimes we just have to trust and, realize that we will find out later when things actually move in our direction and we are impacted by them. Okay? Because this card is kind of like a thief in the night. And honestly, my thing is time. All right? And what I always say, time is the most important thing we've been given. So, if you ask me, going back to, the whole, oh, now it's October, okay, that's where we're being cheated. We're being cheated of our time, which is all the more reason to keep pushing forward no matter what, to make things happen. We can't expose everything. We can't always know all the shady business. That's all you got to do is turn on the news to hear about shady business. But do you know what I'm saying? It's like, think about you. Think about your time, the value that it has for you, and don't waste it. Don't waste another minute of it. And I want to reiterate again, please check out the different places where you can follow me. All of this Facebook nonsense, I am having issues because of it. Go download the Patreon app, follow me there. You know, it's even affecting other places, but maybe by the end of the week I will have most of it resolved. So, you know, just keep plugging away there. So I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.